I'll protect us! With swords instead. This one is an invoice from One Min Restaurant. Some dining tables and chairs. That's not it. This one is Wangsheng Funeral Parlors. Oh, so they make coffins too.
Gusto natin, siyempre, nakakuna na parang yung kung manatili sa 50% lang yung efficacy nito. Kaya sino ang gusto nyo, magpag-vaccine o magpapakuna dahil available na kasi 20% lang ang efficacy nito. Kung makita naman na hindi akma ang isang bakuna para gamitin sa Pilipinas, ay hindi naman daw ito papayanan. have 82.5 billion pesos budget allotment for the vaccine program pamahalaan. Ang malinaw lang tayo, sinasabi ng mga prutas na hanggang hindi napapatunayan o hanggang hindi nakikita na maaari safe gamitin ang bakuna dito sa Pilipinas o hindi pa naman dito sinilagay at kita ang nakaralayan.
Oh, Ms. Ganyu, you're back. I hope it wasn't too much trouble rushing about like that.
I promise to help you and I'll keep my word. Nothing to worry about. Look, it's the invoice for the transaction between Second Life and Fanmu Carpenters. We've brought it back.
Oh, thank you so much. Now we can solve this problem.
Agreed. How about we go to Second Life and have a nice chat with the owner?
More information and more details as to the arrival of the nitong bakuna mula sa Pfizer sa Pilipinas. Maraming salamat, Gregoria.
Isn't it Huixing from the UI Pavilion? I remember you. I told you that all of my transactions are included in the records. My tax declarations are scrupulous as well. I do hope that my business won't be affected by any groundless accusations.
Groundless accusations? Mr. Dongsheng, you seem very sure of yourself. But I sincerely advise that you cease this behavior immediately. It is liable to affect the fine you'll need to pay in the end.
No. I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with any fraudulent sources of profit.
Haven't I made myself clear? Mr. Dongsheng, you've already been proven guilty of tax evasion. I just came here to see if you'd confess.
What? Proven guilty? How come? That's impossible. Absolutely absurd.
He's talking without rhyme or reason. Must be crumbling under Ganyu's pressure. Time for the finishing blow!
Mr. Dongsheng, can you tell me what this is?
It's an invoice from Fanmu Carpenters. I'm Master Lu. I didn't...
Do you admit to tax evasion? This transaction was absent from the tax record.
I didn't think you'd find out. I didn't leave a single trace.
Indeed. We wouldn't have found out if it weren't for Mr. Boalai's aid.
Bolai? That imp from Wanyo Boutique? So he told on me behind my back. He's got his own share of dirty laundry.
Oh? Mr. Dongsheng, I'd like to hear a little more about this dirty laundry. Would you care to elaborate? I don't think you'll need my guidance for what comes next.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Ganyu. I can take it from here.
That's good.
I must say, you're truly impressive, Ms. Ganyu. Your enemy knows you best. To think, you came up with this plan and executed it so masterfully.
It's actually one of your father's, the Tianshu's, old tricks. I just took some inspiration from it.
My father?
Pitting your opponent against their enemies and watching them drag each other down from an advantageous position. That's how Uncle Tian managed to keep his position in the Qixing secure for so many years. I figured that as Uncle Tien's daughter, you'd naturally grasp your father's strategies. So, I decided to use one of your father's tricks and play it out for you to see.
I can see it now. Clearly, I still have a lot to learn about my father. I'm really grateful, Ms. Ganyu. You're the kindest mentor I've ever had. Thank you.
Ganyu solved both Huishin's work and family problems. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Oh, you've helped me so much. You must allow me to repay your kindness.
That's not necessary. No need to be so serious. It was nothing, really.
Then let me treat you to a meal. The Traveler and Paimon are invited as well. I appreciate your help.
All right, come on, Ganyu. Just say yes. Let's eat.
If it's just a meal, there's no reason for me to decline. It'll be my pleasure, Huixin.
Actually, I've already booked Sinyu a kiosk. I need a moment to prepare everything first. Let's meet there in a while.
All right.
Higpit na patakaran at ngipin ng batas para ang mga kabataan matiyak na ligtas. Julie Bayo, hatid ang mukha ng balita. Pagkasumite ng garandanan ng ebidensya ng makapital na hatid sa Kikoki sa kaso ng pagkakain sa pagkakalat ng Kikoki Dasera. Para sa ating mga balita, lahat mula ang ating si Camille Sabonte. Camille, may lead ba tayo kung ano-anong klaseng ebidensya nga ang isusumite ng Makati PNP at kung mapapalakasan nito ang angulang conflict.
Place to go for classic Yua dishes.
Sa kapasok lang na balita, ipinagpaliban muna na Makati Prosecutor's Office preliminary investigation sa kaso ng pagkamatay ni Christine Dasera. Hindi ko para kasi na Makati Police yung resulta ng DNA analysis, toxicology analysis, histopath exam at laboratory results mula sa Makati Medical Center. So, para sagutin yung mga tanong mo, no, Sherry, kanina ang nakapagsumite na yung PNP ng supplemental complaint of the investigating officer. So, yung mga una na lang nasumite na ebidensya, like katulad yung CCTV at yung statement ng tatlong unang suspect na nakulong, yun pa rin yung isunod nila. Kaya ngayon, pinakaiba at i-reset yung preliminary investigation sa January 27 kung saan doon na inaasahan na mag-represent ka yung
Miss Ganyu, thank you for accepting my invitation. And as for the two of you, your presence is also much appreciated.
Sure.
That's so kind of you, Huixin. You went to great lengths to organize this.
Truth be told, apart from thanking you for all the help, there's something I'd like to tell you.
Oh? If there's anything I can help you with, just tell me straight away. No need to hesitate.
Oh, no, I don't really need help. Could you just listen for a bit?
With pleasure.
When I was a little girl, my father used to tell me many stories about you, Miss Ganyu. Even though I have the utmost respect for my father, I always admired how gentle and reliable you are. I've only decided to join the Yuhai Pavilion staff because I've always looked up to you.
I didn't know that you think so highly of me.
However, in reality, working at the Yuhai Pavilion turned out to be an arduous task. I can't compare myself to such an outstanding secretary like you. I often doubt myself as a result.
I disagree. You're a great secretary in your own right.
Thank you. Over the years, I became a mother, too.
Huh? So Uncle Tian is a grandpa!
Influenced by my youthful ideals, she followed my footsteps and came to be a secretary at the Yuhai Pavilion, too. At first, I was worried about her. It's not an easy job, after all. To tell the truth, I'm still unsure if she's capable enough. But after all that happened this time, I've made up my mind to support her choice.
So, what made you change your mind?
The fact that she'll have you, Ms. Ganyu, as her senior colleague. You'll help her, gentle as always, and tell her your mom used to do it like that. It'd be such a beautiful moment. If it's not too much to ask for, she might still need your guidance in 20 plus years, too.
Huishin, I never thought that I meant so much to you.
Just like when you showed me my father's trick. Having you as their witness makes people feel at ease.
Witness. It's true that I've witnessed thousands of years of Liyue Harbor's history. All the changes it's gone through, the stories of its people. But I've always regarded it as nothing more than the source of my loneliness. Huishin, you don't know how important those words are to me. You've made me realize that I share another connection with the people of Liyue Harbor. Apart from my contract with Rex Lapis, they rely on me, accept me, and long for me to bear witness to their stories.
Oh, of course. You're irreplaceable to us.
That's right. That's why I can't disappoint you.
Hooray! Ganyu's finally cheered up.
Even if I've really been supplanted, I wish to fight for my place. I won't let you down. I'm going to fulfill my contract and keep working as the Chising secretary. Regardless, I'll go back and see for myself. I'm afraid that it might have all become a mess during my absence. No time to waste. Let's get back to work.
Good luck, Miss Ganyu.
We're leaving already? I'm still hungry.
Pagkakaroon ng preferential tariff sa mga kalakal sa pagitan ng Estados Unidos at Pilipinas sa loob ng 20 taon.
Emil Mangali Ocampo alias Batboy at isang alias Batman. Para sa 1PH, partner siya mangunit. News 5. Pinatitigil na ni Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte ang operasyon ng mga minahan sa isang isla sa Tawi-Tawi. Yan ang bakit sa balita sa Visayas.
Don't blink.
Baisha, are you okay? Did you fall asleep standing up? Look who's back. You even have enough time for leisure? It seems you three are a suitable replacement for me after all.
Not at all. We've been working for too long. If we didn't take a break, we wouldn't have survived long enough to see you again, Miss Ganyu.
Miss Ganyu, we've missed you.
That's so kind of you all. given we've only met once.
We've been praying day and night for you to return and take over your duties again.
To us, you're like an adeptus coming down to the human world to save all life. Forget all our envious complaints from before. Just free us from this strenuous work, please.
All right, I see. Please divide the matters at hand into government affairs, business affairs, and civil affairs. Mark out the tasks that haven't been started, and those that are in progress. I'll take care of the rest.
Of course. We'll do it right away.
Oh, finally. We're saved.
Yes, there's one more thing. I'd like to earnestly thank you, Traveler. If it weren't for your companionship, I would still be embroiled in my inner conflict right now. To think that I'd gained a human friend outside of work. It makes me happier than I could have imagined. I'd like to repay you when I'm done with the work at hand. What would you say if I accompanied you on one of your trips?
Sure, but are you ever done with work, Ganyu?
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it, shall we?
Ang member itong si Nancy McDonald. MLB Entertainment illegally manipulated at fake po yung mga letra.